away on the support.cgi page is the recently added feature, Wi-Fi Air Monitor. This Wi-Fi troubleshooting tool has previously been utilized on the Pepwave AirProbe products. This will be useful for support technicians to begin troubleshooting remotely, as they can monitor the Wi-Fi usage and environment before having to visit the site. Be aware that this must only be done when the Wi-Fi network is not in use. This is because all settings will be disabled while the monitor is enabled. Let's take a look at how it works. First, confirm your firmware is at version 8.1.1. You can verify this at the bottom of the dashboard page. The configuration starts at the support information page. After you log into your router, go to the address field and delete everything after the third backward slash. Enter support.cgi and then hit enter to go to the page. Once at the support information page, scroll down until you see Wi-Fi Air Monitoring and click the link labeled Click to Configure. Check the simple checkbox to enable it. Click Save, and when the alert pops up, click OK. We'll then go back to the dashboard page, which we can easily do by showing the LAN WAN details at the top here and clicking the link for dashboard. Now that we're at the dashboard, we'll click Apply Changes, and that will complete our steps at the web administration page. Moving over to the In Control 2 side of this feature, we can view reports generated. At the device level of In Control 2, we'll refer to the Reports tab at the top. This is where we'll find Air Monitor data and performance tests. The monitor scans the spectrum constantly in the background, so it's always tracking. This gives you the RF environment's properties at any given time over the past 30 days. If a user is reporting an issue around a particular time, you can retrieve that spectrum information. Initially, we can see that within the 5 GHz spectrum, we have some really heavy utilization from time to time. We can also view packet distribution and signal strength for each Wi-Fi device. Access point, Wi-Fi router, or station, which refers to a client device such as a laptop, phone, or tablet. The overall access point distribution is shown, and right now you'll notice most using 80 MHz channels. Remember, there's much wider channels and more spectrum in general with 5 GHz, which is why it's being used so much now. In the graph here, we have these wide arcs that cover up this whole area. Those are maxing out all the spectrum in the area. So you've got a lot more bandwidth on those really big channels, as opposed to these smaller 40 MHz or even 20 MHz channels. You can see that the Air Monitor mode gives you a lot more visibility than a typical Wi-Fi scanning program. Again, this is all to show you a better view of what you're competing against in the environment and the RF detail that you cannot normally see. Of course, if you find you're still having issues you can't seem to resolve, be sure to reach out to your Peplink reseller for assistance.